Headliners on the slate. We head out west to catch the Rockets and Warriors in a top 5 Western Conference matchup. A win for the Warriors would give them their 6th straight and jump them to the 3 seed. And we'll see the Suns head cross country to face the Knicks. Despite losing their last 5 games, Phoenix is still in position to sneak into the play-in, sitting 2 games behind the Kings. And the West leading Thunder, hosting LeBron and the Lakers. It's a top 3 matchup that holds major playoff implications for LA. Let's talk about it with Landscape senior writer David Dennis Jr. David, the Lakers 3rd in the West standings, just a game and a half separating them from 8th place. What do you want to see from LA today that'll show you they can hang with a team like OKC in a postseason series?
It's not what I want to see from LA as a whole team. It's what I want to see from Luka Doncic. He has to be the best player on the court, just like he was last year when they played, when him and the Dallas Mavericks went into OKC, and he became the 5th player all time to post 3 consecutive playoff triple-doubles against that OKC team. He led Dallas in points, rebounds, assists, and steals, and he got OKC up out of there. That is the Luka Doncic that the Lakers need to see. What they do not need to see is the Luka Doncic that went up there against Golden State and became a liability on defense and was struggling offensively. And he cannot be the Luka Doncic that played the Thunder in December when he only had 2 points through the first 3 quarters, and Lou Dort had him fighting for his life. We need playoff level Luka Doncic for these next 2 games, because these are pivotal for the Lakers in the standings.
All great points. All great points. Okay, on the other side, we know OKC has star power in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. They lost in the 2nd round of the playoffs last year. Outside of SGA, who's the most important player that needs to step up for a deep Thunder playoff run?
Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren has got to be that guy. When we see playoff time coming, what these defenses are going to do to SGA, they're going to double SGA, they're going to trap him, they're going to make him get the ball out of his hands. Chet Holmgren has the 3rd best offensive rating since the All-Star break. And then defensively, 41% from the field when he is the closest defender. That is top 10 in the league. This dude is a 2-way monster for this OKC Thunder team, and he is going to have to step up and elevate even more because these teams are going to lock in on SGA. Honorable mention, though, has to go to Lou Dort, who I talked about being a defensive stopper against Luka. I bet tonight we'll see J.J. Redick and other teams, too, try to make Lou Dort be the guy that takes the open threes, and he's got to nail some of those for the Thunder to get over what these teams are going to do against SGA.
It's also nice to have a healthy Chet this time of the season. This should be good watching down the stretch. David Dennis Jr., my brother, thank you so much.
And the ants go marching one by one because his name is Anthony Edwards. T-Wolves hit the road to take on the 76ers. They were down 8 injured players and all 3 All-Stars sitting out. So it was a close game, yet still. Here's Edwards early on. Baseline rises up, slams it. Just slams it in. A poster by Edwards. T-Wolves down 2. All right, let's jump ahead, though. Let's go to the 4th quarter. Under 1:30 remaining. T-Wolves lead by only 1. I told you it was a game. Mike Conley to Edwards. Uses the screen, knocks down the triple. T-Wolves increase their lead to 4. About 5 seconds on the shot clock. T-Wolves up 2. He's trapped on the wing as Edwards. And he puts up a contested 3 and just drains it. Look at this. 2 defenders in his face, all over him. Don't matter. Drains it. Edwards, 37 points. He was 6 of 13 from 3, and the T-Wolves win it 114 to 109.
Pistons hosting the Grizzlies. Take it to the 2nd quarter. Pistons down 36 to 31. Asar Thompson kicks it to Cade Cunningham. He does that. Pistons now down by 2. Under 3 minutes left in the 2nd. Tim Hardaway Jr. drives, dumps into Thompson, gets the layup to drop. Pistons go into the half up by 1. 4th quarter in transition. Dennis Schroeder hesitates, gives it to Malik Beasley in the corner, says, I can get it done. Hands the triple. Pistons keeping it close. Over 3 minutes left in the 4th. Jaren Jackson Jr. backs down Cade Cunningham, hits the hook shot. He got 27 points and 11 rebounds. Grizzlies up 3. Desmond Bane using the screen, knocks down the jumper. Grizzlies lead 101 to 96. Bane again with the ISO, sidestep, and that'll be all she wrote. He had 38 points in this matchup as well. Grizzlies go on to win 109 to 103.
All right, Anthony Davis and the Mavericks visiting Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers. Late 1st quarter, Mavs down 12. Davis Pass near the free throw line, knocks down the mid-range jumper. Mavs now down 9. Davis inside, step back, knocks down another mid-range jumper. He had 27 and 9. Mavericks down 8, but Davis did look uncomfortable a lot of the game. Mid-third quarter, clips up 10. James Harden to Leonard inside. He makes a layup, and then here we go. Davis attempted pass stolen by Leonard. He goes the other way, throws down a wide open dunk. Leonard doing it on both ends of the floor as he can. Here he is, knocking down the triple. He had 29 points, clips up 15. Here's Harden driving to the basket. Tough one-handed layup, but he banks it. He had 29. Clippers go on to win 135-104. Dallas has now been blown out 2 times in 2 days. All right, the Clippers win keeps them in 7th in the West. Seeds 3 through 8 may come down to the final day of the season, which, by the way, is a week from today. Just a game and a half separates the 3rd-seeded Lakers from the 8th-seeded Grizzlies, meaning you could either have a home court in the first round or be on the road for a play-in game if you...
Over in the NBA, some action from last night's games. Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves taking on Philly. Oh my gosh, Anthony Edwards does this. Drives the baseline, huge dunk. Timberwolves down by 1. Under 12 seconds left in the game. Edwards trapped in the wing, but then he still makes a contested 3. What a shot, 37 points, 6 of 13 from beyond the arc, and the Timberwolves win 114-109.
All right, what about James Harden? The Clippers hosting the Mavericks here. 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Clips up 8. Harden handles, drives, layup. Clippers with an early 10-point lead. Excuse me. The alley-oop to Derrick Jones Jr. Clips on fire. They take the win 135-104. Harden had 29.7 boards and 14 dimes.
Bucks down in Miami taking on the Heat. Bucks down by 3. Giannis drives past the Heat defense, throws it down. And a little shimmy at the end. Also, love to see that. Heat with the turnover. Giannis gets it. He's sprinting for the slam. Bucks win it 121-115. And Giannis had 36 points, 15 rebounds, and 10 assists.
All right, Karl Anthony Towns and the Knicks in Atlanta against the Hawks. 2.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Knicks up. Towns making the 3 just before the shot clock expires. Knicks with a big lead here. Towns driving, puts up the running hook shot, makes it falling down. Knicks win 121-105. Towns had 30 points and 11 boards. Let's take a look at some of the notable games on the slate today. The Lakers and the Thunder tip off at 3:30 in the first of 2 straight games against each other. Another game with major playoff implications is the Rockets visiting the Golden State Warriors at 8:30 Eastern. The Warriors looking to keep up in the West as the conference's seeds 3 through 8 are separated by just 1.5 games. Manscaped's David Dennis Jr. with us this morning. And David, the Lakers-Thunder game is just hours from now, as I just mentioned. Why is this the game where Luka really needs to step up?
Yeah, this is what Luka got brought to the Lakers to do. It's one thing to throw alley-oops and score a bunch of points against the Pelicans, but you have to show up against games like this against the OKC